Good afternoon, Dennis Burns, Fire Behavior Analyst for California Interagency Incident Management Team 2 with your KNP Complex update for October 16th. So, we'll start down the southwest corner like we have been. Division Alpha and X-Ray, just in a patrol status. Everything's looking really good there. We're just, just making sure everything stays where we want it to. Moving up into Division Uniform, pretty much the same story. Although we have started that suppression repair, these lines out here are pretty much completed, and they're moving the equipment over to start on these lines today. Coming up to the top of Division Sierra along Park Ridge, even though it's black, we're continuing to try and get as much depth mopping up in this area all the way down along the General's Highway. In anticipation, we have a cold front coming in tomorrow with very strong southwest winds. That's going to push the warm, dry air from the valley in front of it. So we're anticipating that we will probably see significantly increased fire activity tomorrow. Coming through the crescent here from Montecito down to Stony Creek, crews continue to strengthen and improve this line here. Same story across from Stony Creek where we had this little slop. Continue to strengthen and improve the lines, but one of the signs that they're feeling confident they're going to hold is they actually started doing suppression repair on this short little half-mile section of dozer line. Coming out this area, the fire just kind of continues to find little pieces of fuels and moves along, but no significant movement out here. Coming down to the giant forest, I had a hotshot crew in here today working with aircraft, trying to anchor some of this into the rocks to minimize the spread mainly into the grove, but also if we can stop the spread or at least check the spread to the east, that would stop the potential for this fire to backdoor going into the grove there. Coming down the middle fork, which is kind of on this Lima Echo break, but as reference points, you have the middle fork of the Cahuilla, and then you have Cliff Creek. The plan today was to fly a crew into Redwood Meadows and wrap the cabin that was in there. However, they felt with the increase in fire activity that we were seeing today, they weren't comfortable going in there. In case the fire did jump either the river or the creek, they would be uphill of that. So they just didn't feel comfortable, so they didn't go in. The fire has not crossed the river or the creek as of yet. There is a potential it could happen tomorrow with those southwest winds. So aircraft worked this to keep this in check today. Coming on up by the Atwell Grove, where there was line, and then with the weather, it just wasn't safe to put people up in there. Fire did get across a little bit of the hand line. So they did send a crew and supported by a couple of engine crews and reestablished some direct line. They felt like they would be done with that by the end of business today. Again, being supported by aircraft. And then the same story in the rest of Division Charlie, basically just below the Mineral King Road. They keep looking for sources of heat, going after them, supported by the aircraft. There was less heat in there today than there was yesterday, so hopefully that's a good sign for the weather that we're anticipating tomorrow. Just vapor locked, but yeah, so that's pretty much what was going on the fire today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.